Hi guys, we have got just a couple of things to open tonight. Not going to do a whole lot because hey, we've got to save up for tomorrow night with our 3 big new releases coming out tomorrow. But we do have a couple of things on tap, and before we start ripping into packs, there is a little bit of information to go over, so I'm going to go ahead and get us started on that. First up, thank you to everybody. I appreciate everyone who bids and breaks with me. Many of you chat with me, keep me up to date on scores while I'm doing breaks, and keep me company and all that kind of stuff. So in whatever way you participate, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And secondly, you see on that page there just a note about my feedback that it is completely automated on eBay. So what that means to you is you never ever have to wait on me. So as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get it in return. That comes up from time to time, so that's why that's in there, just so we're all on the same page about everything. We'll take a quick look here at the breaks that are already listed on eBay. This is the stuff that's coming up over the course of the next 5 days. It is already up and listed, available for bidding. Tomorrow night, of course, we got a bunch of new releases coming out tomorrow, and we're going to break each and every one of them. So we will open a full case of Tier 1 baseball, a full case of the new high-end Panini Dominion basketball, and a full case of 2018 Classics football. So that's what Wednesday looks like. Thursday, we've got some autographed memorabilia of various types there, as well as some more Tier 1 and more Classics. On Friday, the Gold Rush Series 2 autographed mini helmets come out. We're going to open one of those. Also on Friday, Leaf Ultimate Draft Football comes out. We're going to open a full case of that as well, and it will have 60, I think that's right, yeah, 60 hits in it. Everything in there is on-card autographs. There are no base cards. It's all hits. That ought to be a lot of fun. On Friday night, we'll also open some more Tier 1 and some more Dominion. Saturday, more autographed memorabilia. We'll do another group of 2011 Prime signatures. We'll do some more Ultimate Draft and more Classics football. On Sunday, it looks a lot the same. There's some autographed memorabilia, some 2012 Signature Series baseball, another case of Dominion basketball, another case of Leaf Ultimate Draft football, and another case of a Panini Classics football. So we're going to be busy in the days leading up to the holiday. So that's kind of what the next 5 days look like. Tonight, we're just opening the 2 products. One of them is the half case of 2011 Prime Signatures football. The other one is Diamond Kings baseball. Couple of things to note here. The Prime Signatures is completely free shipping. Anytime you do a break with me that is free shipping, it's typically going to go out 6 or 7 days after the auction ends. Sometimes a little sooner if it hitches a ride with a package you already have going, or if I'm way ahead of the game. But in general, look for that to go out Tuesday. Please remember there is no mail on Monday because of the holiday. Our paid shipping break tonight, that is Diamond Kings baseball. I'm anticipating a Friday shipping date for that. I do not think it will get out any sooner than that. I'll try to, but I kind of doubt it. There's a slight possibility it could slide to Saturday, but I'm hopeful that I can get it out the door on Friday. Finally, if you are in the Prime Signatures break and your team does not pull a card, you are still entitled to a consolation card. Usually that's going to ship with your next package. If you want it to go out sooner by itself, we can work that out. You just shoot me a message over in eBay. We'll work out the details on it. And of course, there's more information about all that in the listing description as well. So this is 5 boxes of 2011 Prime Signatures football. It's a half case break number 73. It ended tonight, the 22nd of May, and we're live streaming it tonight, Tuesday, the 22nd of May. You'll find team names on the left-hand side of the page there, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. And, of course, a new spreadsheet will go up before we start Diamond Kings, so if you're part of that break, you'll get to see your name up there in just a minute. I am changing the focus right now. You will see the background go slightly out of focus. But please don't worry, we're still going to be able to see everything without any problems. I just like to look at them up a little closer than sometimes the autofocus lets me do. So this is the start of a brand new case. And what will happen with this is I'm going to take out all 10 boxes. I will number each one of them on the end and then use random.org to determine which 5 we open tonight versus the 5 that are remaining that we will open in the next break. That's typically the way I'm going to do just about any case if we are starting a new case but not opening the full case in one sitting. I will typically handle it like this so that it's all very transparent and everybody can see what's going on, and we know how to follow along and make sure that it's completely random as to which boxes get opened up. That doesn't even look like a 3, does it? I better write that again. I made such a mess of that one. Okay, I'm going to bring you along with me here while we roll over to random. And this is going to be an easy one. I'm simply going to type in 1 through 10. I will hit random a single time, and wherever we end up with the first 5 numbers after I hit random will be the ones we open tonight. So it gives us 5, 7, 8, 10, and 9. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let me get those 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. That was easy enough. Let me put these first 5 back in their case, and then we'll get started on this. So 2011 prime signatures. You probably opened this by now if you're in this break. It's a widely broken product. Seems, somebody said at one point, there's a never-ending supply of it. It kind of seems that way, doesn't it? There's a lot of it out there for whatever reason. And there's a couple of things to know about it. First off, we do find redemptions in here with some regularity. When we find redemptions, they are, of course, expired. But don't just toss them. Go ahead and redeem them. Panini will let you do that online, just like you can redeem an unexpired one. It works exactly the same way. The difference is this. If they still have the card on hand for an expired one, they're usually going to send it to you within a couple of months from the time that you've entered the redemption. And I'm talking about expired ones, of course, not current ones. And if you haven't gotten it within a couple of months after you've entered it, then there's a pretty good chance that they don't still have it. And at that point, you need to track down a live person, which is super hard to do, unfortunately, with Panini. I always suggest using some form of social media. So track them down on Facebook, track them down on, Twitter, whatever the case may be. And once you get someone's attention, they will, at that point, work with you to substitute out the card that they no longer have and give you something else. And, of course, I go through that little spiel every time we open this, and sometimes we find redemptions and sometimes we don't, but hey, might be handy for you to have anyway if you got other redemptions hanging around. Give you a little bit of info. Gina, hey. You got your Lamar Miller. Awesome. That was a nice card. Out of 2012 black, if I remember right. Okay, guys, so every card in 2011 Prime Signatures is numbered even our base card. So we're starting off here with Ozzie Newsome to $4.99 for the Browns. Then we're going to Drew Brees, $4.99 Saints. Pete Retzloff to $4.99 for the Eagles. And, we do have a redemption. So we'll go to the checklist. I'll bring you along with me. We'll take care of that at the end of the break. Felix Jones to $4.99 Cowboys. Ron Mix, $4.99 Chargers. Too Tall Jones to $99 for the Cowboys. And Ryan, is it Mallett or Mallet? I've never known which way you're supposed to say his name. But anyway, he is to $199. That's for the Patriots, and that is an on-card signature. Jim Plunkett to $4.99 Raiders. Tony Romo, $4.99 Cowboys. Kevin Walter to $99 for the Texans. Hey, there's a nice hit for the 49ers with Mr. Colin Kaepernick to $249. Also an on-card signature. I mean, I know the guy's unemployed right now. He's out of a job at the moment, but I still think that's a very nice little rookie hit there for the Niners. Steve Smith to $4.99 for the Panthers. Joe Flacco, $4.99 Ravens. Adrian Peterson to $99 for the Vikings. And Corey, is it Liggett or Liggett? Liggett. I'm going with Liggett. That might not be right. That's what I'm sticking with it. It is to $49. That one is a sticker autograph, and it is for the Chargers. Matt Castle to $4.99 Chiefs. Irving Fryer, $4.99 Dolphins. Warren Sapp to $99 for the Bucks. And David Harris to $75 for the Jets. Wraps us up. But before we recap, we have a little redemption here to deal with. And of course, you saw that printed, what is going on there? That printed list that they put in there, but I find that super hard to follow. So I just go online and look it up, and that way you can come along with me as well. So we're going to be looking up Prime Signature Gold card number 143. So let's roll over there and see what we can figure out about card number 143 in that particular card set. You guys know I love that they keep this online. It makes it so nice and easy and handy. And what did I say it was? Prime Signature Gold. And did I just go right past it? Yeah, I did. And card number was 143. That is way down the line here. 143 is Reggie Bush for the Dolphins and numbered to 25. So a nice low-numbered redemption. I'm just writing that on the sleeve that I put that in. And then we'll switch back over here and recap. So Dolphins with a nice little low-numbered redemption there for Reggie Bush. So we may as well start the recap with the one we just looked up. The redemption for the Dolphins to 25. David Harris to 75 for the Jets. That again is a sticker autograph. A little imperfection in particular I notice up there in the upper left. Corey Liggett to 49 for the Chargers. Nice little Kaepernick to 249 for the 49ers. And then Ryan Mallett to 199 for the Patriots. So that is this half case of 2011 Prime Signatures, which is going to run us right into our next event, which is a full case of Diamond Kings baseball. I got to get our spreadsheet set back up here, so give me a second to do that. And if you weren't logged in when we started out, once again, your anticipated shipping date for Diamond Kings, because that is a paid shipping break, it's on a different schedule than Prime Signatures. I'm anticipating it to be Friday. I don't really think I can get it out sooner than that. There's a slight possibility it could roll to Saturday the 26th even, but I'm going to try really hard to get it out on Friday. And of course, we don't have to worry about consolation cards with Diamond Kings because it's got a ton of cards in it. So every team's going to pull something to ship off. So this is 12 boxes of 2018 Diamond Kings baseball. This is a full inner case. It is break number 6. It also ended tonight, Tuesday, May 22nd. And of course, we're breaking it and live streaming it the same night that the auction ended, as we typically do. And same format that you've seen in the past, where you have the team names on one side and then the eBay user ID of the winning bidders across from it there on the opposite side. Gina, you are asking me about Leaf Draft. Yeah, it is all rookies. Usually with Leaf, anything that has draft in the title is typically going to be all the rookies. They do have a product coming out. Oh gosh, I can't remember the exact date, but honestly, they move the dates so often anyway. But coming out a little bit later this year, there's one called Leaf Flash. It's a new one. And it will have in it not only rookies, but also veteran players and some like Hall of Famers and retired guys and, you know, Joe Namath, Terry Bradshaw types. So I don't have all the details about that one yet. It's still in the ordering process, but when you see Leaf Flash in a few months, that will have a mix of things. But usually anything that says draft is really primarily going to be dealing with the current draft class. And if you opened any of the other Leaf with us that we did back when it came out a couple months ago, it's pretty heavy with a lot of the high-end rookies. Our top-notch rookies out of this class are represented pretty well in there, and it's usually very low-numbered parallels. It's rare for something to be high-numbered in that set. And what else about it? It's all on card. It's all hits. There's no base. So it's 5 autograph cards per box. And a 12-box case is going to give us 60 hits out of each case of that. So it is a solid product. I love Leaf for a lot of reasons, but their card design is one of them. The way they handle their stuff, all being on card. I mean, I like it. I like the product. So I'm looking forward to it for sure. Comes out on Friday. Obviously, we're going to break it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I don't know, we may break some more on into the next week, but we're definitely going to break it 3 days right in a row when it comes out. That's the plan. All right, so Diamond Kings. Many of you, most of you, I would say, are familiar with Diamond Kings. We've got a lot of base, a few inserts, actually a fair amount of inserts. Past and present is one of them. Most of our past and present will be the same team, and we don't have to worry about them. We'll find a few that are different teams on there, and when we come across that, I'll set it to the side over there, and we'll divvy those up at the end of the break. Here's one of our framed autographs. This one is Max Carey for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Trophy Club is another insert set that we'll find in fair amounts of them. What else can I think about in here? There's other stuff, but I probably won't remember it till we get to it. The Colorado Rockies and Ryan McMahon. Hey, that's a nice patch right there. Both of those patches are quite nice. And it is numbered to 25. We get a couple of thick sleeves out here on the table so I can get our relics taken care of as they come out. And then we'll keep rolling. But yeah, I like both of those patches, especially the bottom one. Very nice. First hit out. And of course, I'm sure many of you know already, our hits in here can be autograph or relic, and we're looking for 3 per box, I believe it is. Is it 3 or is it 2? I better look that back up. 2, sorry. 2 autograph or memorabilia cards per box. Can you believe that? I'm so used to opening different products. So this is an example of one that is a variation. Whenever you see the square frame with the round inset, it's a variation. Obviously on this one, that is a sepia variation. 500 Club insert. Sometimes those variations will be black and white. Sometimes it'll have a nickname on the front instead of their real name. Sometimes it's an image variation. There's lots of possibilities of what it could be. But that gives you, anytime you see that, you know it is a variation of some sort when you see that on the back. And Ernie Banks, a nice little framed Ernie Banks to 99 for the Cubbies there on that numbered card. We'll find a few of these little blank cards in there as well. Those are just little dummy cards meant to foil our pack feelers, basically. Oh, I know something else that will come up. We haven't seen one yet. Oh, here's one. That's good timing. Okay, so when you see this card that has orange and it says New York, that is the original New York Giants, okay? And the original New York Giants are the current San Francisco Giants. And cards do always stay with their franchise. So whenever you see a card that has an orange band on it and says New York, that will go to the San Francisco Giants. The regular New York for the Mets is like a navy sort of color, and navy and black, navy or black, of course, for the Yankees. Ryne Sandberg, hey, Cubbies. Numbered to 49, you've got a piece of the bat there, a piece of jersey, and a nice little autograph for Sandberg and the Cubs. And these are game used. So cool little hit there for the Cubs. This is another one. So see there, New York in orange. Anytime you see that, that means New York Giants of the old days, which is the current San Francisco Giants. And if you ever wonder about how any of that stuff works, at least as far as my breaks go, if you scroll down the page on the listing description, you'll find an area down there that says special circumstances. And in that area, it talks about all kinds of different scenarios, things that we can have happen. And of course, one of them is teams that have renamed or relocated their franchise. And it talks about how those are awarded and that kind of stuff. So I think that's pretty standard. I think most breakers do keep them with the franchise, but you never know. Everybody's different, I guess. It's a different insert type. That one is Ortiz, Big Papi, and the portraits insert for the Red Sox. Ernie Banks is an artist proof and numbered to 99. Also, of course, for the Cubs. Another portrait, Ted Williams. There are a few short prints in this product. Is Rosario one of them? Yeah, he is. So Rosario is technically what Panini calls a short print. It's a little different than what Topps considers to be a short print, as in there are more of them in the Panini products than maybe you would find of short print in a Topps product. But nonetheless, numbers 101 to 150 in this product are considered short prints. And oftentimes it's the rookies. I mean, I think there are a few. I'm trying to think who, like maybe Manny Machado. There might be a couple of current or veteran players in that short print checklist, but most of them are rookies. Not all of our rookies are short prints, but most of the short prints are rookies. Does that make sense? That sounded like one of those questions you get on the on the SATs, doesn't it? If two trains leave the station at 8:50 p.m. I always hated those questions. I know. Carl Furillo, a framed card for the Dodgers. Of course, all the Brooklyn Dodgers go to the current Los Angeles Dodgers. Once again, same thing. Cards hanging with their franchises. There's a Buster Posey Aurora insert. Roberto Clemente, that might be a... No, it is not. I think he does have some image variations in here, but that wasn't one of them. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. And he is, of course, a short print. So, hey, who just got called up today? Wasn't it Willie? Didn't Willie Adames just get called up by the Rays? But maybe just for a few games, filling in for somebody, like not called up to stay up. But didn't he play tonight? If anybody knows how he did, if it was tonight, I think it was supposed to be tonight. If anybody knows how he did, feel free to jump in there into chat and tell me. I'd like to know. Diamond Deco, Cody Bellinger and the Dodgers. And this is player used materials. Doesn't necessarily say game used. It is numbered to 49 with 4 little Cody Bellinger relics there. And, of course, Juan Soto. We were talking about him the other night. He came up firing, didn't he? This is, of course, the Ryan Express is the variation on this one. Instead of saying Nolan Ryan, says the Ryan Express. It's also a short print. It was number 136. And once again, 101 to 150. Our short prints in Diamond Kings. And, of course, tomorrow, Tier 1. Can't wait. I love opening Tier 1. And it's kind of a... There's Victor Robles rookie. And that is not a short print either. And it's a nice change of pace, too. From all the base cards, it's nice to just open it up and have a bunch of hits. So, I think it's going to be fun. Numbered to 99, a little Tyler Mahle, or is it Mahle or Mahle? It's my own team, and I say his name wrong every time. I usually say male, or Mahle, and it's, I think, the opposite of the way I normally say it. So I think it's supposed to be Mahle, but I don't know. I hear it, and it always sounds wrong to me, and then I say it wrong, and just a big, it's just always a big mess. Bryce Harper, Sepia for the Nationals. But we got a bunch of good young guys come up this year. Of course, Ozzie actually, what was the end of last year, I guess, technically. But Ozzie's busting it, and so is Acuna, both on the Braves. And Torres has been playing quite well for the Yankees. And now we've got Juan Soto tearing it up for the Nats. I would like to see how Willie is doing, though. I'm pretty sure that they did call him up. But I do think it's just a short-term thing. Maybe somebody's on paternity leave. Not maternity, but paternity leave. Cody Bellinger to 99, artist proof. Of course, I guess you would know that they wouldn't be on maternity leave. It'd be a little hard for a guy to have a baby. Because if he could, then he wouldn't need to be playing baseball. He'd be a medical marvel. He'd be off somewhere making millions in a lab. Ozzie for the Atlanta Braves. That is a short print, number 101. Chance Sisco. Hey. I like that hit. For the Baltimore Orioles, numbered 249. That's the wrong sleeve. We don't need the thick sleeve for this. We need that one. Here comes Shohei. He's in this product a lot normally, but this is, I believe, the first one we've seen tonight so far, anyway. That, of course, is his base card pitching. He has a base card for pitching. He has a base card for hitting. And there are all kinds of inserts and parallels for him as well. Which is true, really, of most things in Diamond Kings. They're all about inserts and parallels in here. This is the last of the Diamond Kings, probably the last of the Diamond Kings that we're going to do. You never say never. So I did a bunch when it came out, and then I didn't do any for a while and really just brought this in because we had a bit of a gap in between when we finished up Bowman and when we were starting off with Tier 1 because they changed the date on us for Tier 1 and left us with a little gap. So that's why we brought in some more Diamond Kings. Chance Sisco once again. This, though, is the base rookie, but it is a short print in this product for the Baltimore Orioles, of course. Glavine. Nice. Numbered to 49 for the Atlanta Braves. I like it. We get some cool hits out of here so far tonight. Yeah, so tomorrow's going to be crazy. I guess the good news is this. Tier 1 is a pretty quick break, really even by the case, because it doesn't have a lot of cards in it. And ditto for Dominion Basketball. Also not a lot of cards. It's high-end, and it should be some very nice hits. But it's a 6-box case and not very many cards per box. So even though we've got 3 cases of stuff to open tomorrow, really the only one that'll take us any significant time is Classics Football. The other 2 pretty quick. Shohei, and there of course he is hitting, but also that is the short print version of him batting. So a Shohei short print is nothing to sneeze about. If you don't know this already, tomorrow, you never know if it really is going to work this way at your particular location, but tomorrow is the day that they are supposed to, emphasis on supposed to, put out the Bowman Mega Boxes at Target. So, if you want one or more, you better be wide awake early and banging on their door when they open up, because I'm sure they will be instantly gone. I think it has an Ohtani variation of some sort in it that is specific to the Bowman Mega Box, but I can't remember. I read that information a while back and I've forgotten. Nick Williams for the Philadelphia Phillies, numbered 225. A couple of nice relics there. But if you are inclined to want to get Bowman Mega Boxes, I would not wait. Be there when the doors open tomorrow. What is going on with my sleeves tonight? They're just like splitting. Every once in a while you get a pack that's made like that. It's kind of strange. So this is just an image variation. Once again, we can tell that it is a variation by looking there at the back of the card when you see that square frame and the oval inside of it. And I don't know who is calling me right now while I'm working, because most everybody knows that I'm working, but somebody's giving me a little ring anyway, aren't they? And wouldn't you know, the one night that I don't keep the phone right next to me so that I can just pick it up and hang it up, yeah, I didn't do that tonight, so I couldn't couldn't do anything about that one. Just had to listen to it ring. Sorry about that. That is a regular Shohei batting. That is the base Shohei batting card, followed by the base Shohei pitching card. Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies with our black and white variation. And did you know Goodwin Champions is also going to have Ohtani in it? So everybody's in on the act this year. Good grief, this pack of sleeves is just strangely made. So yeah, of course he signed obviously for Panini. He signed for Topps, and I guess he must have signed for Upper Deck because he's going to be part of Goodwin Champions as well. William, I did not look over there in time, I guess. I didn't see what you typed. I see that you retracted a message, so I'm not sure what it is that you were typing there into chat. But if you would like to type it again, assuming it wasn't anything hateful or rude, that is, then maybe I'll see it the next time. I always have to qualify that, because sometimes people do come in and say some not family-friendly things. Oh, Adames. He went deep off of Chris Sale tonight in his debut. Excellent. Good. I really hope they bring that kid up for the year. Obviously, they're not right now. I mean, they've already said he's only up while What's-His-Head is out on paternity leave. So, for sure, he's not staying up at this point. But I hope that he plays so well that they're forced to bring him back up permanently before long, because I think that kid's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Chris Bryant, Cubbies just keep rolling tonight. So a little Chris Bryant Jersey Kings, and Cubs have had a handful of hits already tonight. I know, William. I was just kind of giving you a little grief there. I know it wasn't anything rude. Every once in a while, though, you do have somebody come in and say some interesting things, but that's not very often. I was just goofing off. I appreciate you coming in and telling me how Willie's doing. So thank you very much for that. George Brett for the Kansas City Royals. That's a short print. You know, I find that I'm so busy in the evenings because I typically have something I'm working on listing, then I've got auctions ending and invoicing and getting the spreadsheet done and getting set up for the break and doing the break. And I just most of the time can't have the television on when I'm doing that. A sepia Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. Because I find, you know, it's as much as we all like to think that we're great at multitasking, myself included, the reality of it is I don't work as quickly or as efficiently when I have something on, especially if it's a game or something I'm interested in watching more so than just listening. So I just have to keep it off most of the time. And then I have to check on everything when I'm finished with the break. Sometimes I'll watch one, and if I don't have a ton of stuff to get done, I can kind of semi-watch it, semi-listen to it while I'm working, but a lot of times I don't even turn it on for that reason. There's a nice little short print for the Cardinals with Jack Flaherty. Willie Stargell. Always liked Willie Stargell. Lots of fond memories of players from a long time ago that I remember when I was younger. We were Reds fans, though. Grew up not far from Cincinnati, maybe an hour and a half to the stadium from where we lived. 99 Johnny Pesky, artist proof, Boston Red Sox. So yeah, it's always been Reds fans, but yet had a nice, healthy appreciation for most of the really good players from that time, that period of time. All right, so we are finishing up this box. And Paul here, we've already pulled him before, but again, there's another image variation for Paul Waner. Victor Caratini. Look at that, man. Chicago again. Daggone. Backing up the truck for the Cubs tonight. All right, so we have got, what do we have left here? Trying to see where we are in the break. So there's 6. This is 7 and 8. Okay, so yeah, we're not to the halfway point yet. I didn't really think we were, but I did have to stop and count them. That's bad, isn't it? It should just keep a running tally in my head, I guess. And, of course, Ozzie. Another little Ozzie base rookie short print. We'll get it out in a minute. So I think it's the next, oh no, maybe it's Immaculate base. Maybe it's Optic. I'm trying to think what's up next for Panini with baseball. And I can't remember if it's Immaculate or Optic that's coming up next. Sean Newcomb for the Braves. Looks like he may turn out to be pretty useful for Atlanta. But I do know both of those are kind of on tap, coming up pretty soon. Paul Goldschmidt for the D-backs, numbered to 99. course, I love all things optic, so I always buy a pretty good amount of optic, as much as they'll let me usually, out of any of the sports, because I like it. So I'm looking forward to that one, from Panini, of course. Look forward to everything from Topps. Although it's just, I don't know, they're being so weird this year. I mean, they were really tight last year with what they let you buy from Topps, and it seems like it's even worse this year. Clint Frazier for the Yankees, the little dual relic there. There is Shohei again, base hitting. Jose Altuve. And there is a sepia variation for the Astros, of course. Another artist proof. Nito for the Mets /99. Hey, speaking of the Mets, didn't Rosario, did he hit 2 homers in the same game this week? Or did I dream that? I'm thinking maybe he did, but then I can't remember who he was playing. So now I'm thinking, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did dream it. But I thought Amed Rosario hit a couple of homers in the same game earlier this week, but I don't know. Maybe not. Mookie Betts, Aurora. Kyle Farmer, rookie, short print for the Dodgers. Sam Crawford framed. And I guess we have the draft coming up before long as well. What is the date of the draft? Is it June 4th? It's in June, isn't it? And I think it's before the NBA draft. Yeah, I think June 4th is right. Maybe that's not right. I think that's right though. Did you guys have elections where you live today? We had some local and state elections to vote on, and I almost forgot about it. Like, I remembered it really late in the day. Oh no, I forgot to vote and had to run out and do it real quickly. It's hard to remember sometimes when there are not national elections, when it's just local stuff, and especially when there aren't very many of them. Yeah, just about blew it on that one. Ty Cobb, that is some type of variation, probably an image variation is my guess. I didn't see any nickname or anything otherwise on there, so I believe that that would be an image variation. Yeah, so I went to the polling place where I've voted there for years because we've been in this house for a while, and they changed it up. It's at a school, and normally it's kind of right when you go in the door. There's a, I don't know, front entrance area, for lack of a better way to say it. And that's usually where it's all set up. So I'm going in, and there's no people there. I said, oh no, what, have they already closed the poll? What happened? They had moved it way down into the gymnasium in kind of the center of the school. It was a weird setup. Andahar, Yankees, rookie base short print. We haven't found any past and presents tonight so far that are different teams. Everything we have found so far has been for the same team, so that's unusual but good. One less trip to random.org if it stays that way. Pinnock /99, framed for New York. Was he a Met? He was a Met, wasn't he? I'll have to look him up. I don't know why, for some reason, he hasn't. I don't think he was a Yankee, but I'll have to double check on him. Some of the older guys, I have to double check when I'm sorting. Corey Kluber, game used, numbered /49 for the Cleveland Indians. So when we finish this box, we've got a few packs left to go here, obviously. But when we finish this box, we will be at our halfway point. It'll be 6 down and 6 to go at that juncture. If only sorting were as fast as the breaking. There's Paul again. We have pulled that Paul Weiner, whatever his name is. We've pulled that image variation of him a bunch tonight. Francisco Lindor, Sepia, Indians. Harrison Bader is coming out for the Cardinals. And Harrison, I guess, is not numbered. But still a nice little hit for St. Louis. Cardinals been doing well with their young players this season. Oh, and I saw where the Mets picked up Jose Bautista. You know, what was it, last night, night before last, we were talking about the fact that he had just been released again and I'm really surprised that he got picked up again that quickly. And they gave him a year's contract. Max Carey for the Pirates. So they must be banking on the fact that his bat is still going to add a little something to their lineup. I mean, what did he just got cut a couple days ago, too, from Boston. Andrew Stevenson, Nationals. Rookie base short print. So he didn't stay out of work very long, I guess. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's one that has our dual teams, Yankees and Angels. That's the only past, well, there's 2 different past and presents that have 2 different teams on them. In both cases, it is the Yankees and the Angels. Jim Thorpe, once again, remember, original New York Giants, current San Francisco Giants. So that goes to San Fran. So that is our halfway point. That was our halfway point. We are now starting on box number 7. Anybody have big Memorial Day plans? Some of my friends are down in Hilton Head and had an invitation to go down there, but nope, already had break scheduled, so can't do that. We got to stay and get a little work done, but sounded nice. J.D. Davis for the Astros, numbered /49. Nice patch there on the top in particular. I have not been to Hilton Head in years. I'm sure it's changed a lot since the last time I was there. Jose Ramirez must be a short print. All right, let's flip him over. Yeah, to 134. So that's an example of one of our veteran player short prints that I was referencing earlier. There's a nice little royalty insert for Babe Ruth. these come out, that's the wrong sleeve. I don't know if, I'm trying to remember if these came out, they definitely don't come out one per case for sure. Trying to think about, I think there was one case where we found two, one numbered and one unnumbered. And then there might have been another case where we found one, but they're not in every case at any rate. Shohei. So you now have a second short print batting Ohtani. That's never a bad thing. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do any breaks on Memorial Day or not. I don't know. Might take that evening off and not do any breaks. Haven't really decided yet. Hack Wilson as our framed card there. I think it's supposed to rain over the weekend and maybe into Monday. So if that's the case, probably won't be doing a lot of outdoor activities. No, we'll have to check it out again. Maybe the weather will decide what happens. Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers, and that is a variation of some sort, an image variation, I believe. Clint Frazier and the Yankees. Nice little hit for the Yankees. Maybe we would have rather it been Torres, but still nice hit. Uh-oh, something popped up over here about an update. Hang on. I need to click not now on that, or yeah, all of a sudden everything will reboot and we'll be in a big mess then. Oh, William is gonna go to Boston to see the Sox and the Braves. Oh, that's gonna be awesome, William. You're gonna be there for the whole series? That's fantastic. That's an excellent way to spend Memorial Day. And that should be a very good series to see as well. You picked a good one, my friend. And which are you, a Sox fan or a Braves fan? Josh Donaldson, Toronto Blue Jays framed card. Ohtani, just a base card for batting. This is some kind of variation. The sepia. Nice little Ohtani sepia coming out for the Angels. A Sox fan, nice. Another Ohtani, a framed and numbered Ohtani to 99. Yeah, both those teams are a lot of fun to watch, I think, these days. They should be competitive too. No blowouts. Unlike what I would see if I went to watch my Reds play. They would most likely just get blown right out. Although we had a little streak there where we won a few in a row, and that was nice, but for the most part, we're horrible this year. Horrible. It's like, just bring Nick on up, man. I mean, who cares what we're not gonna, certainly not gonna be any worse off. So bring him on. He'll be fine. He'll adjust. Mike Trout sepia for the Angels. Another Ohtani variation. This is another Short print, right? No, not a short print, but that is... Hang on a minute. Hold on, please. Okay, that is our short print batting. This is an image variation batting. So there's two different, and then of course the base Otani batting. So still yet another variation. And although that one is not listed as a short print, the one we just pulled, I see it less than the others, for whatever that's worth. Roberto Clemente framed. I definitely don't pull it as often as I pull the one that they call the short print. That I, at least in the cases I've opened. Yeah, I've got to set my alarm tomorrow so I get up bright and early and go park in front of Target's door. And then watch, I'll do that, and then they'll say, oh yeah, we didn't get it today. And then really they'll have it and put it out at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Herrera for the Phillies, that's a short print. And then by the time I realize it'll all be gone. That's what always happens with my stupid Target. They never put stuff out when they're supposed to. Joe DiMaggio, Yankees. And they'll tell you, oh yeah, we didn't get it, we don't have it, whatever. And then you'll go back like the next day. Oh yeah, we put that out yesterday afternoon. It's all gone. What? I know. If that's the worst problem I have, then I guess I'm doing okay, right? Andahar, excuse me, Andahar for the Yankees, little dual relic there that is not numbered. Derek Fisher, Astros. And Derek is numbered to 299. And I don't ever trust store pickup at Target. Do you guys ever use it with them? You can order it online, say you want to pick it up at the store or whatever. But they don't go get it in a timely manner. So yeah, I guess I could get on there in the morning and see if they offer it. But then even if you do it, half the time they don't go get it. And then it sells out. And then by the time they go get it, it's gone. So then you just get a message saying, oh yeah, it's out of stock. Anthony Santander for the Orioles was our framed card there. And the other thing I want to know, so Target gets these, right? And it seems like they're always sold out. You can never get it, and they sell out really quickly. Clint Frazier for the Yankees, a short print rookie base. But yet, all this stuff that is Target exclusive will later show up at all these online websites in mass quantities at twice the price. Not really twice the price, but so what happens to all those? Because I don't think, I mean, maybe those online places are just sending zillions of people out to go buy them all up, but I don't think so. I think that Target somehow leaves a bunch sitting in the warehouse or something, and then they're like, oh yeah, well, we're done with this, and then they sell it in a big group to whoever. So it's like, if it's in such demand, put it out in your flipping stores and let us buy it instead of keeping it in some giant warehouse somewhere and then later selling it to one of these online places who marks it up to twice the price. Yeah, William, it will be Target exclusive. It was last year as well. The Bowman Mega Box, as best I recall, was also Target exclusive last year. Although they did it in a couple of waves, didn't they? Am I remembering that right? It came out once and then it sold out really quickly, and then didn't they put more of it out a few weeks later? I don't think I'm having a stroke. I think that's the way it was last year. But I don't know. Sometimes my products and years get mixed up in my head. And this is for the Cleveland Indians. It is game used Addie Jose, and that's some old material right there, friends. That is numbered to 10, and I don't even know when that guy played. Does it say on here? It doesn't, but he played a long, long, long time ago. So that is some old threads, numbered to 10 for the Indians. Walker Buehler again. Rookie base short print. See, that's what I mean by their definition of short print, and maybe our Topps definition of short print is a little different because we've already pulled 2 of those Walker Buehlers out of here tonight. Portrait Shohei Ohtani. A Rhys Hoskins rookie base short for the Phillies. So yeah, now watch, probably somebody who lives in my city is gonna is somehow on here tonight, hearing me talk about it, then they'll show up and be at Target before I'm there and they'll buy it all and I won't get any. That'd be about my luck. I don't want a lot. I just want a couple boxes that I can open myself. Last year, I bought only a single box, about 1 box of Bowman, 1 Bowman Mega Box. And I actually had the Ohtani refractor in there. Can you believe it? I got lucky there. Ernie Banks, Let's Play 2 variation. I kind of meant to get that graded and sell it, and I never did. And I don't know if I'm going to sell it or keep it at this point. I guess I might sell it. I don't know. Detroit Tigers with Jacoby Jones, numbered 249. But I don't think I'll get it graded. I may just sell it as it is because all the grading services are still pretty backed up. You know, Walmart is another one that does the same thing. They put the stuff out like way after it's supposed to have released. I remember chasing, what was I chasing last year? Is it Bowman Platinum that's them? I think it is. That, of course, had the first Bellinger rookie cards in it. And so I kept calling up there, going up there. No, we don't have it, we don't have it, we don't have it, we don't have it. And then the last time I went up there, oh yeah, we put that out this morning. What? I was like, in between the 500 times I was there, image variation for Shoeless Joe Jackson. Yeah, so they sold it all, of course, because Bellinger was going to be his first rookie cards, and they were first autographed ones too, and they all sold out immediately. The only thing I could get were the blaster boxes. So bought a few of those, and that's all I got. Hoping for better luck tomorrow, but you never know. But a lot of my stores locally don't carry nearly as many cards as they used to. I used to have a pretty big section of cards in Walmart in particular. Like Target has a so-so section, not a lot. But the Walmart section used to be really big. It's probably, gosh, a third of the size that it was a couple of years ago. They just don't carry much anymore. Which, I mean, most of the time, I guess, we're not after a lot of the retail releases, but sometimes we are. Hey, the Reds won tonight. What? And Matt Harvey pitched again. Dang, maybe he is going to be our good luck charm. I just saw the score pop up. ESPN score alert popped up there. So that we won 7-2. Justin Verlander framed. Here's Raphael, framed black and white, no less. Nice. Framed black and white variation to 99 and also a short print. So that one is good all the way around for the Red Sox. Obviously, that was another past present that was half Yankees, half Angels that I set aside over there to the left. We'll divvy those up shortly when we get to the end of the break. Gallery of Stars Ohtani insert. Yeah, I'm trying to think. We have more stuff coming out next week, too, but I don't think... No, we've got all this stuff coming out Wednesday, then a bunch of stuff coming out Friday. Well, not a bunch. 2 things on Friday. A bunch on Wednesday. Then next Wednesday, I know there's more basketball coming, but I don't think that there is more. I don't remember there being any more baseball next week, so we may only have Tier 1 for a couple weeks. There's a nice little Clint Frazier black and white parallel base rookie short print. Not base because it's parallel, but you know what I'm trying to say, even though I didn't spit it out quite right. You know what I meant. Is Justin Turner still out for the Dodgers? Or is he back? Andhar, Yankees, numbered 249. So the Yankees holding their own tonight. And at least if you have the Angels, you're going to have a huge stack of Ohtanis. We'll actually do a quick little flip through them at the end of the break, just so you can get another look at exactly what you have pulled for Ohtani. Because, I mean, hey, you're going to spend the money to buy the Angels in a baseball break these days. You need to be able to count up what you have at the end, I think. As goodness knows, they do not come inexpensively these days. J.P. Crawford, and those are a couple of nice relics once again, numbered to 49. And you've got 2 colors on both, and we even managed to get ourselves a pinstripe on one, so yay for pinstripe. I'm a sucker for the pinstripe, I really am. I like my relics to have a pinstripe. If it's a possibility, the uniform has a pinstripe, I like to have it on the relic. Kind of like in football, when we have the game used relics, like I want them to be game used. I want them to be covered in grass stains and mud and dirt and blood and sweat and tears. I don't want them to be all pristine and white. No way. If it's game used or game worn, buddy, I want it to be torn up. So that's my deal with football relics. And then with baseball relics, I just like them to have the pinstripe. That's not too much to ask. Another Clint Frazier rookie base short print. And another past and present that is half Yankees, half Angels. Basically, what I will do with those that are half and half, if we end up with an even number of them, I'll just split them up. Half will go to the Dodgers, half will go to the Angels. If we end up with an odd number of them, then at that point, random.org will have to get involved in the discussion. But I always prefer to just kind of split them up if we can, so that both teams get some. think I've had any. I don't think I've had any Diamond Kings. Have we had any Diamond Kings redemptions this year? I'm trying to think back to those early cases. Seems like a decade ago that this came out originally. Jose Altuve for the Astros, sepia. And I really, off the top of my head, I don't remember pulling any. Maybe everything's live, or maybe we pulled it and I just don't remember it. Byron Buxton, nice relics, nice signature, numbered to 5. Minnesota Twins, I like your card. That is nice. With the Buxton to 5, and both relics very nice on that card. So cool for the Twins. Cool little hit there. Cameron Gallagher, rookie base, short print for the Royals. I've finally gotten used to not slowing down every time we see Aaron Judge. You know, for all last year, of course. Well, not the whole year, but for a good majority of the year. Of course, Aaron Judge was the card to pull last year, so I'm still in the habit, much like this year, of slowing down for all the Ohtanis. For a long time, I was in the habit of still slowing down for Aaron this year. Honus Wagner, that is a variation where it says the Flying Dutchman on it. It's funny, you get into the habits of stuff like that. It's hard to break them. Here is a nice little framed Ohtani, numbered to 49, and you have the variation where his name, of course, is written in Japanese characters. So that is a nice little variation to hit if you have the Angels this evening. Here comes Mookie Betts, numbered to 99 for the Red Sox. We're closing in on it. 2 packs left out of this box, and then 1 full box back there left to go. And of course, once we have looked through everything, we will recap what we've pulled, take another look at our hits anyway, our numbered cards and autograph and relic, that sort of thing. So if you jumped in part way and you missed something, you'll have another chance to take a look at it once we sort through this last box here. All right, well, if we have not hit what you're looking for yet, there's another Honus Wagner Flying Dutchman. Here is hoping that we find it for you in this last box. So let's try to work our last box mojo here and see if we can't pull some fire from it. Alex Verdugo, rookie base, short print, Dodgers. Framed Buster Posey, Giants. Aurora for Andrew McCutchen and the Pirates, and the 500 Club tried to hang on there to our blank card, but I caught him. He didn't get far. Andahar for the Yankees. William is asking if I opened any of the Diamond Kings first off the line boxes. You know, I did not order any of that, and I had some discussions with one of my reps, actually. We were talking about the Diamond Kings first off the line, and for whatever reason, I just didn't order it. I don't really know why I didn't order it, but I didn't order it. So, yeah, no, I didn't buy any of it. I do get a lot of the first off the line stuff. Sometimes I open it myself. You know, I get it for me and I open it. Sometimes I break it. And sometimes I don't buy it. It's rare that I don't buy it, but there have been a few releases I didn't buy, and that's one of them. Shohei Ohtani portraits for the Angels. Stan Musial Cardinals. And that is, I believe, just an image variation, perhaps. I think, what was the deal with the first off the line in that, William? Wasn't it just that it was an extra, it was a special numbered card? I don't think it was a different, trying to remember, I don't think it was a signature or a relic hit that was different or extra. I think it was a numbered card that was, wasn't it? Or am I just remembering that incorrectly? I don't know. Whatever it wasn't enough to pull me towards thinking I need to order a bunch of it, so I didn't. Dustin Fowler and the Oakland A's. And Dustin Fowler is one of the few cards that will pull for Oakland. They don't have a lot in here. There is some strangeness going on here. Okay, y'all see that? I mean, that's ink or something. I think that is actually ink that is written on that card, on that frame. And it's misprinted. That's a hot mess. But that is, as you see, how it came out of the pack. So if you have the Marlins, your Ichiro is kind of a hot mess there. And I really think that's ink on there. So how did they get ink? I mean, like, from a pen, not ink from a printing press, like pen ink. That's what it looks like anyway. That's unusual. First time I've seen that, I think. Paul Goldschmidt, numbered 249 for the D-backs. But yeah, there are a couple of teams in here. Oakland is one of them where if you don't, you know, there's not a lot of hits in there for it. There's a couple of opportunities like that where you have an autograph or a relic, or you can have a short print rookie, something like that. But there's definitely a few teams that don't have a high number of cards in here. Oakland's one of them, so I'm always glad when they get a hit in that case. Yeah, okay, so it was a purple parallel 20 or less in Diamond Kings. I thought it was something like that, and for whatever reason, it just didn't appeal to me. I didn't buy it. All right, so our past and present, we did end up with an even number, so that's good news. That means we're going to give 2 to the Yankees, and we will give 2 to the Angels. So we don't have to go to random for those. They are all going to be divvied up right down the middle. Here are our sepia and black and white cards, with the exception of Ohtani, which is sitting with his own group. And then, of course, the royalty insert there for Babe Ruth. These, of course, are not numbered that we're looking at right now, but obviously variations being black and white or sepia. Here are our numbered cards that are not Ohtani or not hits in that stack. So Boston to 99, that is black and white. It is short print, rookie, of course, as well. Pinnock here is to 99. This is just in the wrong stack. Well, no, it's not. He's numbered. He's an artist proof to 99 for the Mets. Goldschmidt to 99. Another artist proof to 99. Another artist proof to 99. Framed rookie and not a short print to $99. Ernie Banks, Artist Proof, $99. Ernie Banks Framed to $99. Now we'll take a spin through so you can look at your Ohtanis. Of course, you'll have 2 of those past and present cards coming that I just showed you a moment ago. And then all the rest of these are together. This one numbered to 49. It's framed and the name in Japanese. Framed and unnumbered. The Gallery of Stars. Some base. Another portrait. A bunch of base. This is a image variation. So technically not marked as a short print, as in not 101 to 150. However, this image variation I pull less than I pull the short print, which is this one. So for what that's worth. A framed to 99. A nice little sepia variation. And a lot more base. So a lot of Ohtani came out tonight. Again, there's our short print, which we pulled a couple of. So that's nice if you have the Angels to at least, you didn't get a relic or a signature, but you got a lot of cards in there that I think you can turn around and sell and make a little money if you're so inclined to sell it rather than keep it. Relic to 99 for the Red Sox. For the Twins, relic and autograph to 5. A really old relic to 10 for the Cleveland Indians and game used, no less. Sean Newcomb for the Braves. Caratini for the Cubbies. Chris Bryant, relic, Cubbies. Nick Williams for the Phillies, relics to 25. For the Braves to 49 with Glavine. Chance Cisco to 49, Orioles. Some Cody Bellinger relics to 49 for the Dodgers. Sandberg to 49, Cubbies. That relic, jersey relic, bat relic, and signature on that one. McMahon to 25 with probably my favorite patches of the night. Those are pretty awesome patches for the Rockies. Goldschmidt to 49, D-backs. Nice little Dustin Fowler for the Oakland A's. And this is stacked in the wrong place. This is just an Andahar base rookie short print that I had stacked in the wrong stack. To 49, J.P. Crawford and the Philadelphia Phillies. Andahar to 49 for the Yankees. Jacoby Jones, Tigers to 49. This is Derek Fisher for the Astros to 299, relic and signature. And then we have an unnumbered relic for Andahar and the Yankees. And an unnumbered Clint Frazier signature also for the Yankees. And then we have 249, a couple of nice relics there for the Astros with J.D. Davis. Corey Kluber to 49 for the Indians. Clint Frazier relic, unnumbered, Yankees. And a nice little Harrison Bader signature, unnumbered, for the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, as promised, I will put up our spreadsheet information again. So if you did miss that earlier, hang tight and you're going to get a chance to check it out here again in 1 second. So once again, shipping for Prime Signatures, our first break of the night was free shipping, anticipating that to be a Tuesday shipping date, a week from today. Again, no mail service on Monday due to the holiday. And our paid shipping break for tonight is the Diamond Kings that we just opened, anticipating a Friday shipping date. I don't really think I can get it out sooner than that. I will try, but I'm not hopeful that I can. There's even a slight possibility it could slide to Saturday, but I'm going to do my very best to get it out to you Friday. And then finally, another spin through with what we're opening in the days ahead. Of course, tomorrow night, full cases of all 3 products coming out tomorrow. So a full case of Tier 1 baseball, a full case of Dominion basketball, followed by a full case of 2018 Classics football. Thursday night, some autographed items, memorabilia there, helmets and jerseys and baseballs. another case of Tier 1, another case of Classics. Friday night, that's when the Gold Rush autograph mini helmets come out. They release that day. We'll start opening them that night. Another case of Tier 1, another case of Dominion, and a full case of Leaf Ultimate Draft, which also comes out that day, Friday. Saturday, some more autographed memorabilia, another half case of 2011 Prime Signatures, another case of Ultimate Draft, another case of Classics. On Sunday, more autographed memorabilia along with 2012 Signature Series Baseball, a case of Dominion Basketball, a case of Leaf Ultimate Draft Football, and a case of Panini Classics Football. And that's what the days ahead look like. And that's pretty well got me wrapped up tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed the break. I appreciate you joining me, and hopefully I will see you again the next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.